So today I'll be covering another question from Unit 12 from the textbook, and it is from page 297, and the question is number 11. So the question is, an economist for a sporting goods company estimates the revenue and cost functions for the production of a new snowboard. These functions are r of x equals negative x squared plus 10x and c of x equals 4x plus 5 respectively, where x is the number of snowboards produced in thousands. The average profit is defined by the function ap of x equals p of x over x, where p of x is the profit function. The question is, determine the production levels that make average profit greater than 0. So to do this, we'll start off with profit itself. So profit equals revenue minus cost. So you can rewrite it as r of x minus c of x equals p of x. So you use the sum in the values for r and c, and you get p of x equals negative x squared plus 10x minus 4x plus 5. And from that you get negative x squared plus 6x plus 5. Now, it is easier to deal with factoring with positive, so you just divide it by negative 1 and you rewrite the equation as x squared minus 6x minus 5, and when you factor you get bracket x minus 1 bracket x minus 5. Now you divide by x because the average profit function is p of x over x, so that is the function that we'll be working with. So what you want to do to solve the question is to sub the factors into a table. Now in this table, you'll be covering the intervals, and x minus 5, you would really be subbing in any values and to see whether the values are positive or negative for each interval. So as you can see, x minus 5 at the interval x is less than 0 is a negative for 0 is less than x less than 1. Negative at 1 less than x less than 5, but is positive at x is greater than 5. So at x, when the factor x minus 1, at x is less than 0, the answer is a negative. It is a negative at 0 less than x less than 1, but a positive at 1 less than x less than 5, and a positive at greater, that x is greater than 5. With x, you get a negative answer from x is less than 0. You get a positive answer from the interval 0 less than x less than 1, positive from 1 less than x less than 5, and a positive from x is greater than 5. Finally, you get the factor x minus 1 bracket x minus 5 over x. With the first interval, you get a negative answer, and a positive for the second interval, a negative for the third, and a positive for the fifth. Now, from the table, it can be determined that the average profit per snowboard is positive between 0 less than x and less than 1 and x is greater than 5. But because you cannot have only a partial amount of snowboards, the inequality is true only when x is greater than 5. So that's the answer. So that is question 11. I hope that helped. Thank you so much.